Welcome to Swiss Re Virtual Workplace, or as it's more commonly called, SRVW. For Swiss Re users who are new to SRVW, this video will help you understand what SRVW is and how it can help streamline your work, as well as how to connect to SRVW and navigate its basic interface. If after viewing this video you would like to learn more, please check out the SRVW documentation as well as the discussion threads found on the SRVW Our Space page. You can also call the service desk for specific questions not answered elsewhere. So, what is a virtual workplace? Simply put, it's a virtual computer that resides on a server physically located in the Zurich data center, but which users connect to from their own Swiss Re laptops and PCs. The server hosts many SRVW sessions for many people scattered around the world, but because most IT systems also reside in Zurich, data exchanges between those systems and SRVW sessions are highly efficient, reducing the time it takes for your computer, and therefore you, to retrieve, manipulate, and save data. For the same reason, using SRVW to connect to Swiss Re files or mail servers located outside of Zurich would not be efficient, and so you would not want to use SRVW for those tasks. You can find specific recommendations for when it is best to use SRVW on the SRVW Our Space page. Before you connect to SRVW, it is vital that you back up your Lotus Notes environment. To do this, first, close Lotus Notes if it is open. Then, go to Start, All Programs, Lotus Applications, and click the Lotus Notes Backup Restore Maintenance icon. Check the box labeled Backup to Network Immediately. A pop-up window will open. Click OK, and then click the Do Backup button corresponding to Basic Backup. Wait until the backup is complete, which may take several minutes, and then click OK in the pop-up success message. Now you are ready to connect to SRVW. Click the circular blue Citrix icon in your system tray, select Desktops, and then SRVW Win7 Standard. You may have to wait a few minutes for your session to launch. Once it launches, here are a few tips for navigating the interface. Start by making sure the language on your SRVW keyboard corresponds to your physical keyboard. To do this, simply drop down the language bar found in the upper right corner and select appropriately. Next, open the Citrix Receiver toolbar located at the top of the screen right in the center by clicking the black tab. From here, there are several things you can do. To make the SRVW session full screen, select that option. In full screen, you'll be able to scroll through open SRVW applications using Alt-Tab. To exit full screen, select Window. To go to your physical desktop, click Home. Additional details can be found in the SRVW for the Office Setup Guide located on the SRVW Our Space page. Many users will want to use Lotus Notes during their SRVW sessions. This will require a one-time Lotus Notes restore, which is similar to the Lotus Notes backup. Once again, go to Start, All Programs, Lotus Applications, and click the Lotus Notes Backup Restore Maintenance icon. Then select the Restore tab and click Basic Restore. Once the restore is complete, you can open Notes by clicking the Notes icon and putting in your password. It's important to note that if you are in Notes on your physical desktop and have SameTime open, when you log on to Notes on your virtual desktop, you will be logged out of SameTime on your physical workplace, as you can only have SameTime active in one place at a time. You will find that there are few differences between your virtual workplace and your physical workplace, but there are some distinctions worth noting. For example, all files stored in My Documents are available in both workplaces, so when you access My Documents in an SRVW session, you will find all your documents there. However, when you make changes to files in My Documents on one workplace, the updated files will not immediately be available in the other workplace. That's because the synchronization process must run. Happily, this happens automatically every 2 hours. But you don't have to wait. You can manually start this synchronization process anytime you want from your physical workplace. Simply right-click the green Sync Center icon and select Sync All. Do keep in mind, however, that files and shortcuts stored on your workplace desktops will not be synchronized, so storing files on your desktops is not recommended. Another modification worth noting relates to printing. While your Swiss Re workstation launches the Printer Connection Utility, PCU, automatically, you must launch the PCU yourself during an SRVW session. Otherwise, your print jobs may be delayed, fail, or print to a different printer than you expect. Once the PCU is launched, it will continue to run until you end the SRVW session by logging off. And please do remember that you should always log off from an SRVW session, as opposed to just closing the SRVW window. In addition, the first time you print from an SRVW session, you will need to set your office, location, and printer in the Printer Connection Utility. Then that information will be saved, so you won't have to do that again. We can all be reluctant to try new things, but you'll find that the Swiss Re Virtual Workplace feels very familiar right from the start, and as you begin to use it more, you'll discover how it will make the workflow of many of the tasks you're already doing faster and more efficient. And you can always find tips and help by visiting the SRVW Our Space page. So, go virtual! Go SRVW!